Well, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. It feels good being back in the studio and in this chair, filming a video instead of doing a live stream or y'all hearing nothing from me for months on end. Sorry I did not really cover iOS 17 this summer. It kind of blew by and I was busy with other stuff. Sorry for that. We're back in the saddle. We'll be covering the public release and other future updates down the road. Let's get started. All right, so as y'all can see, it came in at around 5 gigs for this. This is the release candidate build for me. It'll be much smaller on your devices. If y'all click on the link after reading through the blog post or the link in the description, I'll link the iOS 17 website down below. You can scroll through this and see all the new features hand by hand and all the supported devices and stuff like that. So yeah, we have the following supported devices on this nice lovely iOS 17 update: the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and iPhone 10 go bye-bye. They are no longer on the chopping block, just like some iPads get dropped. Here we are. I'm gonna turn on voiceover like I always do in my updates. So let's get started. All right, so for the little button that got highlighted, learn more, we tap on that.
About this update.
And we go through the about this update. We're gonna start off with the most favorite features of phone. We're gonna start off with the following. I like how it's now in a list. So you have list start with 1, 2, and then vice versa instead of bullets, like a bullet list like it used to be. Contact posters. You can do a poster of whatever you want for your contact card and send it to a person or share it through messages. And when you call someone, it'll show up as their own contact poster, the whole 9 yards. I don't know how I feel about the contact poster stuff, to be honest with y'all. I've been testing it for 3 months. It still has to wear on me. Give it more than 90 days. All right, live voicemail leaves a live transcription of that voicemail as someone is leaving it live, and you can pick up the call or let that call just go bye-bye. You can just leave it as a voicemail. I like this even for FaceTime and FaceTime audio and the phone calls. It will use the default Siri voice, so beware. And if you have Siri on any of your devices and you're running iOS 17, sorry for triggering it.
Messages.
All right, now we're going to dive into messages. This is where I'm going to have Neural Siri read it out.
1. Stickers. iMessage app brings all your stickers into one place, including live stickers, Memoji, Animoji, emoji stickers, and your third-party sticker packs.
So you can do third-party sticker packs, your emojis, Memojis, or Animojis as stickers and iMessages. You have more customizable compatibility for that and usability.
2. Live stickers can be created by lifting the subject from photos or videos and stylizing them with effects like shiny, puffy, comic, and outline.
So you take a photo and take what's in that photo out and then give it like a puffy style, or decorate it if you want to do, like, take a photo of someone with a portrait or, you know, whatever, and you use it as a Memoji. You can do that now.
3.
3.
Check-in automatically notifies a family member or friend when you arrive at a destination safely and can share helpful information with them in case of a delay.
All right, so check-in. I haven't been able to test check-in.
4. Audio message transcription is available for audio messages you receive, so you can read them in the moment and listen later.
So you can read them in the moment and listen later. Transcriptions with voiceover have not been appearing to work. I have not tested it in the RC as this recording, but may have a follow-up this weekend. If it is working, please leave a comment down below and I'll show you out during the follow-up.
5. Search improvements help you find messages faster by allowing you to combine search filters such as people, keywords, and content types like photos or links to find exactly what you are looking for.
Okay, that's nice. So more ways to search within messages. That's actually really nice.
6. Swipe to reply to a message in line by swiping to the right on any bubble.
So you can swipe to the right on any bubble, which then will let you reply to that message. That's more for sighted people than my blind/visually impaired audience. Likewise.
7. One-time verification code cleanup automatically deletes verification codes from the Messages app after using them with autofill in other apps.
No, I'm so glad that's a feature now. So, like, you get an auto verification code for, like, your bank or your Google account or your Apple ID through text message or whatever. And you can now enter that, have that auto enter or enter it in, and then clear that code out of your messages so you don't have that junk in that number there just sitting there being a pile of junk. Oh, I like that feature. That's a really nice feature. All right, now we're going to go on to FaceTime.
List. Leave a video or audio message to capture exactly what you want to say when someone does not pick up your FaceTime call.
So you can do the same thing. So that's the voicemail thing. So you could leave a video message instead of an actual FaceTime. Like with FaceTime audio, you leave a voicemail on the phone call. But with a video call, you just leave a video message.
2. Enjoy FaceTime calls on Apple TV by using your iPhone as a camera. Apple TV 4K second generation and later.
So Apple 4K second generation TV or later, you can do the FaceTime calls while using your iPhone as the camera.
3. Reactions layer 3D effects like hearts, balloons, confetti, and more around you in video calls, and can be triggered with gestures.
So you can trigger, 3D gestures to make more decorative stuff like confetti and all that fun jazz in a FaceTime video call.
4. Video effects allow you to adjust the intensity of studio lighting and portrait mode. List end.
Studio lighting and intensity in portrait mode, you can adjust in FaceTime calls now in 17. All right, standby.
1. List full screen experience with glanceable information like clocks, photos, and widgets designed to view from a distance when iPhone is on its side, and charging in places such as your nightstand, kitchen counter, or desk.
All right.
2. Clocks are available in a variety of styles, including digital, analog, solar, float, and world clock, with elements you can personalize like the accent color.
Now I will be really excited to test this out on like an always on display.
3. Photos automatically shuffle through your best shots or showcase a specific album you choose. 4. Widgets give you access to information at a distance and appear in smart stacks that deliver the right information at the right time.
So as I'm scrolling through this, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Neural Siri is now a voiceover feature.
5. Night mode lets clocks, photos, and widgets take on a red tone in low light.
So red tone and low light, like the Apple Watch Ultra does, where it'll take on that red tone at night when you wear it to bed.
6. Preferred view per MagSafe charger remembers your preference for each place you charge with MagSafe, whether that's a clock, photos, or widgets. List end.
That's nice. So say you have a MagSafe in the office, like here where I'm at, there'd be a MagSafe on this desk, but then a MagSafe in the kitchen or a MagSafe in the bedroom. It will remember based off of different MagSafe connected devices on what to show with the standby mode. Widgets.
1. List interactive widgets let you take actions, like mark a reminder is complete, directly from the widget by tapping it on the home screen, lock screen, or in standby.
So you can now that's nice. I did not know it was in standby, but you can now have interactable widgets like people been requesting for a while on the iPhone.
2. iPhone widgets on Mac enable you to add widgets from your iPhone to your Mac desktop. List end.
So with macOS Sonoma, you can now add, say you have a widget on your phone, you can now mirror, I guess you could say, that widget to the Mac. I haven't been able to test that personally. All right, AirDrop got a lot of new stuff. Listen carefully.
NameDrop lets you exchange contact information with someone new by bringing your iPhones close together.
Now, with NameDrop, I don't know how to feel about this one. If I'm in a conference somewhere, I don't want to be next to someone and then my contact card gets dropped because I have multiple numbers and I just don't need that nonsense happening. I don't want to really even dox myself on that one. But that's my personal preference. NameDrop is a cool feature. I don't know if I'd be using it, me personally.
2.
Let me know down below if you will be.
New way to initiate AirDrop allows you to share content or start a share play session over AirDrop by bringing your iPhones close together. List end.
Nah, that's cool. So like if I want to AirDrop something to a friend and we're nearby or something, or a share play, I want to share a video to him. If we were at a place and, I wanted to share something to him and then I had to walk away because I was doing something, it would be nice to be able to do that. That's actually pretty cool. Keyboards.
1. Improved autocorrect accuracy makes typing even easier by leveraging a powerful transformer-based language model. iPhone 12 and later.
iPhone 12 and later, so yeah. Now the iPhone 12 and newer can help you in iOS 17.
2. Easier autocorrect editing temporarily underlines corrected words and lets you revert back to what you originally typed with just a tap. 3. Enhanced sentence corrections can correct more types of grammatical mistakes when you finish sentences. iPhone 12 and later.
Trying to adjust this lighting in the studio because, it's bright.
4. Inline predictive text shows single and multi-word predictions as you type that can be added by tapping spacebar. iPhone 12 and later. List
So
end.
multi-prediction text, so you could do that too. So the iPhone's getting easier, I guess, at helping you how to type and stuff like that. So if you're into that stuff, cool. Safari and passwords.
1. Profiles keep your browsing separate for topics like work and personal, separating your history, cookies, extensions, tab groups, and favorites.
So you can have different profiles for different focuses, personal, work, etc.
2. Private browsing enhancements include locking your private browsing windows when you're not using them, blocking known trackers from loading, and removing identifying tracking from URLs.
So you can do all that for private browsing, block and stop that from happening. So all that fun jazz can't become a security risk, I guess, or you just want to lock it down.
3. Password and passkey sharing lets you create a group of passwords to share with trusted contacts that stays up to date as members of the group make changes.
There you go.
4. One-time verification code autofill from mail autofill in Safari, so you can log in without leaving the browser. List end.
That's nice. So it only works with mail, but that's nice. All right, music. There are some features in music that I'm really excited about. This is going to be interesting.
1. SharePlay makes it easy for everyone to control and play Apple Music in the car.
That's cool because my mom just moved to an iPhone, so I could SharePlay through her, and she could SharePlay, and then I could be in the car with her, and have a nice music session, I guess, through SharePlay.
2. Crossfade smoothly transitions between songs by fading out the currently playing song while fading in the next so the music never stops. List end.
Oh, I love crossfade. It wasn't working on my Mac in the last beta, but hopefully it is working in the release candidate. But crossfade is a very nice feature, and I really love it. All right, AirPlay. I use AirPlay with the Ecobee thermostat in the house, which that thermostat's doing good since I got it in April, and stuff like that.
Intelligent AirPlay device list makes finding the right AirPlay compatible TV or speaker even easier by showing your devices in order of relevance, based on your preferences.
Huh.
2. Suggested AirPlay device connections are proactively shown to you as a notification to make it even more seamless to connect to your preferred AirPlay devices.
Interesting. Oh, yeah, I saw that notification occasionally with the HomePod.
3. Automatic AirPlay device connections are made between your iPhone and the most relevant AirPlay compatible device, so all you have to do is tap play to begin enjoying your content. List end.
That's nice. All right, now the AirPods section's going to point out that my AirPods over here, these AirPods over here are the first gen, the first ones that came out in like 2020. So there you go. There are mine. All right, here we are. We're back with AirPods.
1. Adaptive audio delivers a new listening mode that dynamically blends active noise cancellation and transparency to tailor the noise control experience based on the conditions of your environment. AirPods Pro, 2nd generation, with firmware version 6A300 or later.
Oh boy. So I have the first gen AirPods Pro. I do not have the 2nd gen. So yeah, I'll be upgrading, I guess.
2. Personalized volume adjusts the volume of your media in response to your environment and listening preferences over time. AirPods Pro, 2nd generation with firmware version 6A300 or later.
6A300 or later. So that's the firmware version. 6A300 or later. 6A300. All right, nice. So if your AirPods are not on that firmware when iOS 17 is fully updated on your phone, you will have to wait till they're updated. Best advice is connected to the Mac and stuff like that.
3. Conversation awareness lowers your media volume and enhances the voices of the people in front of the user, all while reducing background noise. AirPods Pro, 2nd generation with firmware version 6A300 or later.
So all these features require that version, 6A300 or later. Hopefully this Siri voice is good enough for y'all.
4. Press to mute and unmute your microphone by pressing the AirPods stem, or the digital crown on AirPods Max when on a call. AirPods 3rd generation, AirPods Pro, 1st and 2nd generation, or AirPods Max with firmware version 6A300 or later. List end.
Okay, so there's one feature my AirPods get. All right, nice. It's one of the basics. Maps. All right, so if you use Apple Maps occasionally, here's some nice features.
1. List. Offline maps allow you to select an area you want to access, search, and explore rich information for places to download for use when your iPhone doesn't have a Wi-Fi or cellular signal.
Man, who doesn't have a Wi-Fi or cellular signal unless you're literally in the mountains, in the Rocky Mountains or stuff like that where there's no cell service. Jesus. Or you just don't have cell service. That sucks.
2. EV routing improvements give you routes based on real-time EV charger availability for supported chargers. List end.
So if you have an EV, your map now gives you better availability maps for EV routing for chargers and stuff like that. I don't know why Siri says routing. It's routing. All right. So to note, mute your device if this gets triggered. I try to use the actual voice instead of me, and I will try to not talk as much in this video.
1. Option to say Siri in addition to Hey Siri for an even more natural way to make requests.
All right.
2. Back-to-back requests can be issued without needing to reactivate Siri in between commands. iPhone 11 and later. List end.
All right. So I'm gonna give my input about both of them new Siri options. All right. I know I'm gonna trigger devices and mute them if you can, or put in headphones. So I'm gonna say S Lady from now on. These are nice features. I don't know if I like the back-to-back request because sometimes I don't be listening. I have to test this more because I don't use this 11 that much. I'm going to test on my 13 Pro Max, so we'll be going off of them results when they come into the studio. So, when it comes down to Siri, it's nice. This is cool. I'm going to have to mess with it for a little while and see what I think.
Expanded domains and visual lookup help you discover similar recipes from photos.
All right, so now we're in visual lookup now on the iPhone.
1. List start. Expanded domains and visual lookup help you discover similar recipes from photos of food, maps information from photos of storefronts, and the meaning of signs and symbols on things like laundry tags.
Okay, interesting.
2. Multiple or single subjects can be lifted from the background of photos and videos and placed into apps like Messages.
Nice.
3. Visual lookup in video helps you learn about objects that appear in paused video frames.
Okay.
4. Visual lookup for subjects in photos enables you to look up information about objects you lift from photos directly from the callout bar. List end.
Oh, that's nice. So, I don't really use visual lookup that much. I know some people that do, some don't. I've used Google Lens. I don't know how to feel about visual lookup or Google Lens, either or of the product, so I don't have that much of an interest in putting comments on it. But for the people that use it, let me know what you think about it down below. All right, so now we're going to get into health.
1. State of mind reflection allows you to log your momentary emotion and daily mood. Choose what factors are having the biggest impact on you and describe your feelings.
So there you go. So you can describe your feelings and all that fun jazz for your health, mental health.
2. Interactive charts give you insights into your state of mind, how it has changed over time, and what factors may have influenced, such as exercise, sleep, and mindful minutes.
All right, that's nice.
3. Mental health assessments help you understand your current risk for depression and anxiety, and if you might benefit from getting support. 4. Screen distance leverages the true depth camera that powers Face ID to encourage you to increase the distance you view your device to reduce digital eye strain, and can help reduce the risk of myopia in children. List end.
All right, so to risk, some stuff in children, that's nice because my niece, she's on her phone all the time. Oh, that child. All right, here we go. Privacy.
1. List. Sensitive content warnings can be enabled to prevent users from unexpectedly being shown images containing nudity in messages.
Oopsie.
AirDrop, contact posters in the phone app, and FaceTime messages.
Nice.
2. Expanded communication safety protections for children now detect videos containing nudity in addition to photos that children may receive or attempt to send in messages. AirDrop, contact posters in the phone app, FaceTime messages, and the system photo picker.
Huh.
3. Improved sharing permissions give you even more control over what you share with apps, with an embedded photo picker and an add-only calendar permission.
Okay.
4. Link tracking protection removes extra information from links shared in messages, mail, and Safari private browsing that some websites use in their URLs to track you across other websites, and links still work as expected. List end.
So that's a lot of privacy stuff. I'd look into this if you're really into privacy and whatever happens on the with these updates with Apple and stuff like that. All right, so now we're gonna get into accessibility.
1. List assistive access distills apps and experiences to their essential features in phone and FaceTime, messages, camera, photos, and music, including large text, visual alternatives, and focused choices to lighten cognitive load.
All right.
1. Assistive access to.
So assistive access. So that feature was interesting to mess with in the betas. VoiceOver kind of croaked.
2. Live speech lets you type what you want to say and have it be spoken out loud in phone calls, FaceTime calls, and for in-person conversations.
If you lose your voice, that is perfect.
3. Personal voice enables users who are at risk of losing their voice to privately and securely create a voice that sounds like them on iPhone and use it with live speech in phone and FaceTime calls.
That's nice.
4. Point and speak in magnifier detection mode uses iPhone to read text out loud on physical objects with small text labels, such as keypads on doors and buttons on appliances. List end.
That's a nice feature in the magnifier app.
This release also includes other features and
improvements, and I'll leave a link to that where you can see the iOS 17 about page where you can see what devices are supported, the whole 9 yards if you didn't want to hear the Neural Siri voiceover stuff. But let me know what y'all think about me doing all this with the Neural Siri and stuff like that, because now I know it used to be very robotic. Some used to complain, some I heard some negative feedback, but Let me know if y'all like my style of iOS updates. Well, I was going to try to record the iPadOS version of this video, but it is 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to be a long one anyways, and most of it's iPadOS 17 with the iOS 16 features. So I'll leave a link to the page of all the features slash, they cover on Apple's website if you want to scroll through it and check it out. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. I'll cover watchOS 10 in another video when I get to it and stuff like that. And then next week will be macOS Sonoma. And honestly, should you update to iOS 17? I say why not? Give it a try. iOS 17 is like iOS 12 with a bunch of features. I'll go over eventually down the road, the ringtones and stuff like that. So we'll get that going and get all that magic rolling for them updates and that portion of the video. And until then, this is Austin with Austin's Tech. Have a wonderful day. Leave a comment down below on how I can improve these videos, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.